Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Champagne. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and become a member of the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a member of my channel, thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So today we are going to be working on our cash envelopes and our 2025 financial goals and the savings challenges that we're using to get us to those goals over the entire year. So I do have my roll and save because I need to try not to forget this with my rollover money. So I do use any money that I do not use for the week that I give myself to go into other challenges, because I always want to make sure I'm telling my money what to do and my money's not telling me where it's going. And so the way I do that is I take my rollover and then I put those towards other areas that I'm saving for or savings challenges, so that I'm not just spending it all willy-nilly. So let's count the money. We have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 325, 35, 45, 55, 65. So 365, 67, 68, and 69. So 369 going into our cash envelopes and our year-long savings challenges. So let's start with our cash envelope. So I put $51 in gas this week. So let's see, I don't know, I must have been in a hurry and just stuck that right in front. But we have 10, 25, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, $49 going back into other areas. Food, I did not spend anything this week, so I still have my 25. Let's see, beauty. I did go get my my nails and my toes done, so I completely wiped out my beauty section. So I'm gonna have to put some extra money in this, so when my hair comes up, I have the money that I need. And I also had to buy a couple things from the store. So spending, I did not use that, so I have $15 left over in there. So it was a pretty, or I wish I could say it was a not so spendy week, but it really was, because I completely wiped out my beauty envelope. So we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, $89. That's an amazing number to go towards other challenges. But back up in gas, so I give myself $100 every single week. I do a lot of driving. Even if I don't go see patients at their homes, I do have to drive to the office, which is about an hour away from here and in traffic. So that's where a lot of the gas goes. Food, I give myself $25 every single week. That's if I want to get a coffee, a chai, or just a small bite to eat with a friend or coworker. I give myself $25 every single week for beauty. That's for personal hygiene or anything that I want to do for myself. This is the only envelope that rolls over every single week, because I use this to pay for my hair when that appointment comes up every 3 months. And then, of course, spending, I give myself $15. That's if I need to pick up anything small from the store, so I don't swipe my card, and it doesn't come from any of these categories here. So that is my cash envelopes. And then let's go into our savings challenges for the year that we're using to meet our financial goals that we set in place. When I say we, I mean me, but you're along this journey with me, so that is why it's we. So the first one we're going to go into is our 52-week double challenge. This is my Sword in the Stone. This is available in my Etsy shop. This is from Ren and myself. It's a 52-week challenge, but it's doubled. So instead of saving $1 to $52 following the weeks of the year, you're going to save $2 to $104. We do have a bonus section in here that will give you $3,000 once it's completed. So I am using this for my 3 to 6 month emergency fund for my 3rd month of rent. So we are going back here, and I believe this is my 3rd year of using this particular challenge for that reason. So we are doing $46. So let's color in our 46. Absolutely love this cartoon. It's my favorite cartoon of all time. I just think it's the cutest thing ever. So we have, let's see, 20, 45, and 46. We do have the regular 52-week challenge, the regular 52-week version available as well in my Etsy shop, but I prefer the doubled because it saves me more money. So let's see here. So far we have 500, 20, 45, 50, 1, and 52. $552 that we have in here. Let's get that in there. All right, and then moving on, we're going into our Thunder Thursday. This is another book from Ren and myself, available on Ren's shop over at Mischief Budgets on Etsy. She is Mischief Managed Budgets here on YouTube if you're not familiar with her. But this follows every Thursday of 2025. Once I'm done, it'll save $818, and this is going to go towards my emergency fund. So we're going to do $12 this week. So let me color in that. Not the best coloring, but that is perfectly fine. So $12 going into here, so that's going to be that 12. And let's see, so we have 10 and 12. So far in here we have 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 355, 57, and 58. So 358 so far that will be going towards the emergency fund. So those two challenges are done. Let's go into our cutest year-long savings challenge. These are a card set, or not a card set, but like a dashboard, single card set. This follows every month of the year. This is from Ren over at Mischief Budgets as well. And once I've completed it, I'll save $800 total. The denominations are 1 through 10 for each card. And right now we are currently working on June. So let me get that out of there. All right, so let's see. We are going to put in $16. So we're going to do the 10 and the 6 to knock those two off. So let's color those in. So 16. So let's see, we have 10, 15, and 16. So far in June, we have 10, 15, 22, 24, and $25. This challenge is going towards my 3 to 6 month emergency fund for my 3rd month of rent alongside the 52-week double challenge. So that will give me $3,800. My rent that I'm saving for is $3,900. And so that extra 100 is coming from the roll and save. All right, so that challenge is complete. Again, that is from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. And then let's see. Let's do our cards. So let's go into this binder here. Along with the single set, she does have the cards for every single month, but let me see if I can grab them out. How stinking cute are these, you guys? Oh my God, I love them. And then of course she does print on the back. Love, love, love. So I do $30 every single week. I have this set that's worth $120. I do believe she has the same set that's worth $200, but I'm doing $120. This is going towards my rent increase. So a couple years ago, I sat down and I figured out how much I would need every single month for all of my bills so that I could do my 3 to 6 month emergency fund. When I started, my bills obviously were a lot less than they are now because of everything increasing. And so I had 2 months already saved up, but they weren't going to quite cover rent if I needed to cover a full month's rent. So what I did was I included this challenge to make up for that overage for those 2 months. My 3rd month of rent, I will have covered at the end of this year once we complete all the challenges. So we're going to do $30. So we have 7, let's see, 7, 12, 18, and 12 is going to be 30. So let me put these back here. And then usually these come with stickers, but because again, I budget to a T, so I need to know exactly how much is going in here. So that's why they don't have the scratchers. So we have our 30 right here. So we're going to use these 4 cards here. And the other thing I love about these is they're reusable. So I'm going to put those to the back. I know I have $30 coming to this one. So we have 20 and 30. So in total so far for the month of June, we have 20, 40, 50, and 60. All right. So next we're going to go into Sweet Tooth. This is from Reinventing Renee or Budget Nerd Co on Etsy. The envelope is from her as well. It does come with stickers, but I printed this smaller version, whereas these stickers are made for the 8.5 by 11, so standard size paper. And so I'm going to use this because I think it's super cute and I don't want to waste it. And once we're finished with this is going towards dental work that may be needed. And so we're going to constantly keep saving for this because dental work is not cheap. And so I will do the regular size with the stickers after this one's completed. So we do $5 per tooth, so we're going to put in $10. All right, so that's 10. So we have 50, 70, 90, and 100 so far in this challenge. We just finished the grill repair from Renee, so definitely head over, check her out because she has amazing challenges. 1530 is not getting anything this week. And then let me see, let me move this so I can have a little bit more room. Sorry, you guys. All right, so let me turn this and hopefully I don't knock anything. This is our Roger Rabbit challenge. This is from Donna, powered by creativity. I do have a timeshare. The timeshare itself is paid off, but every 2 years I have to pay maintenance fees. I'm estimating $3,000. This year I paid them in January, and it didn't equal to $3,000, but that's kind of like a safe number. And anything that I save over how much it actually is can go towards other things that I'm saving up for, or just be a bonus towards certain sinking funds. So I budget $30 every single week. This would be one of the challenges that if my budget just can't cover everything, this will be one of the first ones that gets skipped. Let's see. So that's going to be $30 going into here. So let's see. So let's see, we have 15 and 15. So let's knock out 2 of the 15s. All right. So this is not due again until 2027. So if I don't finish the 1500 this year, that's perfectly fine because I still have all of next year to work on it. All right, so that's 30. So let's put money in here. So that's 30 going in. So far we have 500, 700, 800, 820, 40, 60, 75. So $875, which I don't think is going to be hard to knock that out. All right, next is going to be our June challenge from D Plans and Budgets. This was a freebie on her Ko-Fi channel. She has every month of the year different challenges. These are the ones that we've done. So we have June, April, March, February, and January. Super cute. And let's see, we are doing $15. So we're going to do the 10. Let's see, maybe not. Let's see, we need to do 15. So what's that? 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 8 plus 7. Yep, so we're going to do this 7 and this 8 right here. That's going to give us our 15 to put in. So she has it to where you can either do the high income or the low income. So the high, you're going to, if you want to save more, you're going to do the top number. If you want to save smaller amounts, you're going to do the bottom number. I am saving both numbers just to maximize my savings in this with this challenge. So we have 10 and 15. So far her challenges have saved us 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 80, 85, 90. So 390. All right. Next is going to be Save with Judy. This one is going to save us $300. What you do is you save $25 a month, $5 per icon. So we're going to color in one icon today and put our $5 in. Super cute. This was also a freebie on her channel. So definitely head over and check her out. So that is our 5. So let's see here. And this is going to go towards an advent calendar. I'm looking at either Baddies and Budgets or Simple Shops. So we have 100, 120, 130, 135, and 140. I know they're going to be more than 300, so I can use another challenge to save up the difference. So let's see. This one right here is was a freebie from Lisa Grateful Me. We are going to do $10. So let's knock out this 10 here. I did not have an area that this was going to go to, so I think this might just go to emergency fund as well. I have another challenge, so not another challenge, but another thing that I'm going to be saving up for, which some of these that don't have an area designated to them just yet, that's where the money's going to go. So my son did get married a couple months ago. It was a very small thing at Universal Studios. We kind of did this thing, there was like 5 of us, kind of hid in a corner. My nephew officiated it. It was beautiful, so much fun. But they're going to have a really big wedding next year for family and friends. And so I'm going to start saving for that so that I can help them with this wedding. I have one son and I plan on him only getting married one time. My daughter-in-law is amazing. Love her so much. They've been together 6 years already. And so I want to just make sure that they have a beautiful wedding. So I have plenty of time to save up for it. So I'm going to put in some challenges. I'm going to create some challenges, and then I'm looking at purchasing some challenges for a wedding. So let's put that 10 in. So all that to say, some of these are going to go towards the wedding. So we have $60 so far in this challenge here. So we'll put that in. All right, so that binder is done. And then let's see here. What do we have? 10, 20, 25, 30, which is going into Christmas. So let's bring our binder out for Christmas and let's see what we can do for $30. Usually we do 15 in our Santa's Coming to Town. This is a binder challenge from Ren and myself, available on Ren Shop. It comes with cards. It comes with wood pieces for the games. And then of course all these other little games. But I think I'm just going to put it all in here just for time's sake. So let's see, we have 5, and let's just finish this one out. So what is that? 8. So that's 13. So let's see, 30 minus 13 gives us 17. Let's do a roll and save with the 6-sided die. So that's going to be 6. So minus 6 leaves us 11. So let's color in the 6. Let's do another one. We'll just roll it right here. 5. So we have $6 left. Let's do one more. 2. So $4. So let's put that 4. Oh, we can do one of these because the highest one is worth 4, which is going to be the red. The green are worth 2, and then if we find a yellow, that's worth 3. So we have $4 left. So let's go right here. Ooh, how perfect was that? You guys, I know I helped put these together, but I cannot remember where anything's at, you guys. I can't remember. You guys see, come on, let's be real. I can't even remember what I counted a second ago, let alone what I made however long ago. Like, it's not happening. It is not happening. So all $30 is going into the Christmas binder. So let's put that in here. All right, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 10, 20, 35, 45, and 46. So see what I mean? 446. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is that. And then of course we did finish a challenge last week. Let me clean this up real quick. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys can still see. There we go. So we did finish this challenge, Hong Kong, from Liz and Les. How beautiful are these colors? Oh, I just cannot get over how gorgeous this is. So we got 50, 71. So we got to put this in our envelope for a new car. So let's add that, which is going to be this envelope here. So let's see here. So far we have 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, and 611 going to our cars. So slow and steady going towards a new car. All right, so let's bring our roll and save out so we don't forget. And then we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So let's get this out. Hopefully I don't sound too far away. Let me try and scoot up a little bit more, you guys. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me better. So let's get our cards out. So this is a challenge from Kimmy over at Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy, Bayesian Girl Budgets on YouTube. And then this binder is from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. They did a collab. The binder is available on Ren Shop, but you can't use the binder unless you have this. Well, I mean, you can, but I mean, it goes with this. So why would you want to? But this is such a fun way of saving money. I absolutely love this idea. She is such an amazing creator, that Kimmy. I just love her challenges. So instead of getting the dice tower, we're just going to roll them and use the rollover money to fill different areas that we're saving for. So let's see. All right. So let me bring them back together. We've got some big numbers here. Okay. So first is going to be rent increase. So rent increase is going to get 6. So let's put 6 there. So we're just going to add rent increase. And actually, you guys, we are almost done. I do need to bring that out, and I'll show you that once we're done there. So moving is going to get 2. So I do try and save for moving, because eventually I probably will be moving out of the place that I'm renting right now. Amazon Prime is going to get 4. Let me see if it has 1. It does. So I'm going to put 1 back and put this 5 in. P.O. Box is going to get 3. So let's see if it has 1. It has 1. Okay, so we need change, of course we do. So let me get my little bank bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where I get my ones if I run out of ones in my mini Mondays. So let's see, so I always have a couple ones sitting to the side. So we have 1, 2, 3. It looks like I'm going to need extra ones for this challenge here. But this is so fun because it's such an easy way to have money go to different areas. So car maintenance needs 3. Let me see if it has 2, and it does. So we're going to put 2 and take a 5. All right, and then subscriptions is getting $1 little dollar. So we're going to put that in there. 3 to 6 month rent is going to get $6. So 5 and 6. This is where that extra $100. But although I think we've already put $100 towards the rent. No. The rent increase is the front one. So this is going towards my 3 to 6 month rent. Yeah. What am I talking about? This is this will still go to rent, I believe. Again, it's late, you guys. I'm usually recording late, and yeah, I don't know where my brain is half the time. Okay, so welk fees is getting $5. So let's put that in. Did I put the money in the other one? Oh my gosh. I can't with myself. Okay. So it was 6. So let's see. What was in there? 6, 7, 8, 9. It had an extra $1. I'm sure I had something go in there from something else. Okay. So that is that for this challenge. Again, love this challenge from Kimmy over at Bayesian Girl Budgets or Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy. You get the dice, and then you get the little cards to go with the dice. Love it. So let me put this to the side. I try and do this challenge first before I do all my other challenges with my rollover money, because I want some money to go to that area. Okay, so let's go into the red binder. So these little challenges, I did not have a home for these, but these are going to go towards the wedding. And so I just thought that was something easy. I'll probably be saving up for different categories to kind of help them with different areas like catering, the hall, you know, things for my son. So yeah, but I think that's where this is going to go. I think I might change my mind, you guys, because I'm going to have other challenges that are going to go to the wedding, but I think for now this will too. But let's put $5 in here. let's see. So let's put a 5 back and take a 10. And this set is from Candy over at Stuff and Budgets. So that's $5 going in there, which we already put in there. And so each month you save $30. And again, this is coming just from my rollover money. So we have 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we'll put that in there. Next is going to be our rainy day. So we just put small amounts in this one. And let's see, let's do 3. We're going to do 3 right there. Nope. Okay, so that's 3. Let's see if we have 2. We should. So that's 2. So we're going to put in 5. So far in here we have 20, 35, 45, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59. What? Yeah. Sure. Oh gosh. And you guys, I don't edit my videos. I just go. This is real life. This is this is what I deal with. All right. So next is going to be our popsicle challenge from Tracy over at Golden Girl Budget. This is for the mini millionaires. And again, those are my nieces and nephews. I save for them in everything that I do. There's 11 of them that I save for. We're just going to make a mess. And so we're going to put 10 in. Let's actually take these 2 10s and take the 20. So we have 25, 30, 132, and 33. This is going to be worth 75 once it's completed. So that's that. All right, next is going to be our little sticklets from Liz over at Liz and Les. So we're going to do $10 into this one here. And this is going to save me, this is going to pay for any extra binders that I may want, new binders, any new budgeting gear, things like that. So that's $10 we're adding into here. So far we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. And we'll do that one next time. We'll put that in there. And then let's put some money in Costco. This is probably going to go towards the membership. I keep changing it, but let me see. We have, whoops. So we have a 5. We do. So let's put 5 back. We're going to take a 10. And then let's color in 5. So we're going to color in the 3 and the 2. Perfect. This one's almost done. This is from Norelli's Budgets. I got it off Ko-Fi. It was a freebie. So we have 20, 40, 50, 65, and 66. Going in there. So that binder's done. Let's bring out this one here. So we have our rainy day. This is our 50 envelope savings challenge prepper. And this is the actual challenge right here. So let's do, let's see, let's do 8. So we're going to do 5 and then we're going to do the 3. So 1, 2, and 3 and 5. So we can mark off the 5 in the prepper. So that's where this 5 will go. And then this 3 will go back here. Like that. All right, so in the back we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56 because we were able to finish these 50 envelope. So I have one of these little preppers in all the challenges that I do. I have it in my minis, I have it in my randomizer, and then I have it in here. And so each one is going to knock off these higher numbers slowly but surely while we're filling in these lower numbers with this rollover money. So that is the plan here. This will be going towards the wedding for sure. All right. So there's that. And then we have our scratch and save. This is from Baking Up Some Savings. This is from Tracy over at Golden Girl Budgets. So let's finish off this one right here for 5. All right. So we're going to put 5 in. And let's see here. We have 50, 70, 95, 100, 101. So let's take these 2 5s and take this 10. And then of course, at the end of the year, I take all of the cash out of my binder, switch it with prop money, and then I put the cash into my ally account, and I have buckets that are designated for each challenge that I have that isn't pulled to go towards something else. Next is going to be I Need Some Space. This is another sticker challenge from Liz and Les. Beautiful challenge, and this is going towards a new car. So let's see. These you have, if you save the top number, you're going to save 75. If you save the bottom number, you save 125. If you do both, it's 200. And if you multiply the top and the bottom, you're going to save 800. I kind of do top and bottom depending on how much I have. So today, let's put this 10 in there. So let's do this one here. All right, so we're just going to put this on here. We'll put this one right here. Beautiful colors. She does such an amazing job printing these. So we're just starting this one off for a new car. So that's going to be $10 going in there. And then, of course, we have another Roger Rabbit. This is going towards a new cell phone. So we have $1, $2, $3 that we're going to put there. So let's color in a 3. We'll do this one here. I just love these brick challenges. I love seeing the progress and seeing them colored in. So out of 500, we have 1, 200, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60, 162, 63, and 64. So $164. 264, sorry, 264 from this $500 challenge. So, okay, so that money's done. Now, you guys, last week when I was putting the money from the finished challenges from May, I was working on my house rent. This is the increase that I'm working on. And you guys, I was confused because I'm like, why do I have more money than I'm supposed to? Well, I figured it out. So when I did this tracker, I needed 1,150 to be able to cover the 2 months of rent of what I needed. So I made each house $40. So that's 10, 20, 30. So 30 times 40 would make this worth $1,200. I didn't need that much. And so I was like, why do I feel like I have more than I need? Well, because you had more than you need. So I had money that was in the front. And so you guys, I'm going to be able to use this 30 to knock off this one right here, because that house, once I get the 40 in here, this house will be all that's left over that I need. So I'm going to be able to knock off this 30. We only need $40 more in here. That means when we're done with the June challenges and I put that money towards those accounts, the cutest year-long cards that I'm using will no longer need to go to rent increase, because I will have fully funded 2 months, you guys. How awesome is that? That means the remainder money, which is, what is that? So 120 minus 40. So $80 is going to be going towards another area. I think I'm going to use the rest of the 120. I'm going to split them up into different areas, probably some towards wedding and some towards rent. I'm not sure yet, but they'll be able to go towards other areas, which I'm so excited about, you guys. Oh my gosh. I was like trying to figure out what is the problem here. And that's what it was. It equaled out the more than what I needed. So I'm going to add this 30 back here. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,110. So that 40 will give us our 1,150, meaning we will be right where we need to be and have 2 months of rent saved up. So we still have 5, 7, 8, 9. That's going to be extra, and that will be able to go somewhere else. But for now, I'm just going to keep that in there. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. I thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay focused on your goals. Keep consistent. Keep focused. You will get there. I promise. Every little bit counts. It adds up. Go and check out Steph over at Steph's on a Budget. See how she does her month ahead binder. She puts $3 in each challenge, And then when she completes one, she moves that $3 like a snowball to the next one. And she's worked her way all the way almost through everything that she needs for a month, which will give her a month ahead, you guys. There are so many different creators out here that show you different ways with different amounts of how to prepare for anything that may happen or just to get ahead, to pay off debt. You guys, this community is so amazing, and I thank you guys so much for showing up for me every single time. I hope and pray that you have an amazing week. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and until the next one, bye.